A very good evening, everyone. I'm Sal Srivastav, currently studying at UCMS Bhairava. And so today the topic is cubital fossa, one of the very important topics, one of the very important subtopics in the upper limb part of your anatomy. So today we are going to just discuss about the cubital fossa. It is actually a triangular depression present in the junction of your arm and forearm. So we would just first I would like to just make the diagram. I would like you to copy it as I make it so that it will be easy for you to just replicate it in your exam. So first of all, you can see this is your humerus bone. This is your humerus bone, and let's imagine this is the lateral epicondyle and this is the medial epicondyle. So as you already know from the medial epicondyle, from the medial epicondyle, the flexors of your forearm originates. So there's a muscle known as pronator teres muscle. I'll just mention it here, pronator teres muscle. And from a lateral epicondyle, the extensor muscle, one of the extensor muscle is your brachioradialis. Brachioradialis. And then there is an imaginary line between the lateral and the medial epicondyle. So these are the boundaries. Medially you can see there is pronator teres muscle. Laterally you can see there is brachioradialis muscle, and in the upper part there is an imaginary line drawn between the lateral epicondyle to the medial epicondyle. So this triangular depression present in the junction between your arm and forearm is known as the cubital fossa. So what we are going to learn is the first was the boundaries. So in the boundaries you already know that medially there is the pronator teres muscle, laterally it is the brachioradialis, and in the upper part there is an imaginary line between the lateral and the medial epicondyle. So now I would like to tell you about the important nerves first, so that it would be easy for you to replicate it in your answer sheet. So I will just use the yellow color here because that's how I like to make the nerves. So from the lateral side you will see there is the radial nerve. Okay, let me make it more correct. So after passing through the spiral groove of the humerus, the radial nerve comes and pass through the lateral epicondyle, giving two branches. First is the superficial branch and another is the deep branch. So let me just okay brachioradialis muscle. Okay, brachioradialis muscle, and imagine this as the deep branch of radial nerve, and this one as the superficial branch. Another nerve coming from the medial side is the ulnar nerve. So these aren't the content of cubital fossa. These are just here, so I can just show you how these nerves pass. So this is the ulnar nerve, and as I've already shown you the superficial branch of radial nerve. Okay, so the superficial branch of radial nerve is actually one of the content of the cubital fossa, and the deep branch passes just outside the cubital fossa. The superficial branch goes penetrates the brachioradialis muscle here and just runs parallel to it. So it is one of the content of the cubital fossa. Another nerve, another, what would you say, another First let us write about the first let's move laterally to the medial part. So let me use another color. Let's just imagine this as the tendon. Okay, this is the tendon of the biceps brachii. The biceps brachii actually originates from two parts. The long head originates from the supraglenoid tubercle of the scapula, and mm, the short head originates from the coracoid process of the scapula, and they both converge and attach. The insertion is at the radial tuberosity. So the radial let imagine that let us imagine. Okay, here is radius bone, and there is a tuberosity, so the tendon will go and attach there only. The first would be the uh, tendon of your biceps brachii. Actually, second. The first one is the superficial branch of your radial nerve. The second one is the tendon of biceps brachii. The third one would be the, I would use the red color. Okay. Okay, this is an artery. This is how I represent the artery. This is actually the brachial artery. Now I again make a nerve here. This nerve is the median nerve. So let me just write it down somewhere for you. This is the tendon of biceps brachii muscle, one of the very important muscle that you will come across in the first year. This is brachial artery. Brachial artery will, when it will like leave the cubital fossa, it will divide into the ulnar artery and the radial artery, and this is the median nerve. So whenever you are moving from lateral to medial, just remember uh, superficial branch of radial nerve, and then tendon of biceps brachii muscle, brachial artery, and median nerve. These are the contents. So let us go and write it down here. So as you know now, as I have already made it clear, what are the boundaries? The first one is the pronator teres muscle. Pronator teres in the medial side. The brachioradialis muscle in the lateral side. So how would you like know if something is medial or lateral? Just stand in the anatomical position. When your hand is supinated, you can just see if it is like near to your body. Actually, medial and lateral term is relative somewhere. So if something is medial, that means it is near to the body, and something is like away from your body, it is also it is known as the lateral part. And then the imaginary line between lateral epicondyle to medial epicondyle. What are the contents? So let me write from medial to lateral. We will write because it's a good mnemonic everyone uses nowadays. It has been used a lot, so let us use it again. Median nerve, and then we go to the brachial artery, then the biceps brachii tendon, and the superficial branch of radial nerve. Superficial radial nerve. So a very, very famous mnemonic: MBBS. Median M, brachial artery, biceps brachii tendon, and the superficial branch of the radial nerve, MBBS. So what constitutes the floor of the um, cubital fossa? The main muscle that constitute is the brachialis muscle. One of the major muscle of your anterior compartment of your arm is the brachialis muscle, and some part is contributed by the supinator muscle. also. And what are the what are the anatomical structure present in the roof? The first one would be basilic vein, located in the medial side. The cephalic vein passing through the uh, deltopectoral groove, located in the lateral side. And then the median cubital vein. If you are a MBBS student, you should know what vein is this. This is the vein where you draw the blood from where someone draws the blood, cause it is very easy to draw it from here. It doesn't move because it is between the basilic vein and the cephalic vein. I will make the diagram, just know it. And then also write lateral and medial medial cutaneous nerve of forearm. If you have just seen the brachial plexus video, you know all these nerves. So yeah, let us now move ahead and just make a good diagram. So let us first make the base or the floor. Okay, the floor would be the brachialis muscle and the supinator muscle. Okay, I hope it is somewhat clear to you. And this is the humerus here, just making it a bit good looking. So yeah, and then let me draw, as I promised you, let me draw the veins. So this is the lateral side, so here would be the these veins constitute the roof of your cubital fossa. This is the cephalic vein, and in the middle side there will be the basilic vein. And from basilic to the from basilic to the cephalic vein, there is a vein from where you can draw your blood easily. That is the median cubital vein. So this is the middle side, so it is the basilic vein, and this is the cephalic vein, and this is the median cubital vein. So as this median cubital vein is fixed between two of the vein, basilic and the cephalic vein, so it is very hard for it to move when you drop blood. So it just remains stationary, and then you can easily draw the blood from it. So I guess that is okay. Let me tell you another mnemonic. What I use is MAN, because I just know that the M is muscle, A is artery, and N is nerve. So when you know muscle tendon, the muscle tendon is the biceps brachii tendon. So see, this is from lateral to the medial side. A for artery, A artery is the brachial artery, and N for nerve, which is the median nerve. So just remember, from the outside would be the superficial branch of radial nerve is not that important, but you might be tested somehow here. But just remember MBBS, if for your ease, the M for the median nerve, B for the brachial artery, another B is for the biceps brachii tendon, S is for the superficial branch of the radial nerve. This one is from the medial to the lateral, from median side to the lateral side. So yeah, I guess that would be enough for you for today, and just this is everything you should know about this topic. And let me I have brought some picture for you. I just remember. Okay, so this is from the Grey's Anatomy. Let me show you something. Okay, okay, this is the pronator teres muscle. This is the pronator teres muscle, which form the the medial boundary of the cubital fossa. This is the brachioradialis muscle which form the lateral boundary of the brachioradialis muscle, and this is the imaginary line. So this is the apex. This is the apex of your cubital fossa. This here is the pronator teres muscle. This is the brachioradialis muscle, and this imaginary line is the superior part of your cubital fossa. So as you can see, this is the median nerve. This is the brachial artery, which is going to divide into the ulnar and the radial branches. This is the deep branch of radial nerve, which is not a part of your cubital fossa. The superficial branch is actually the part of your cubital fossa. And then this is this tendon, as you can see it, this tendon is the biceps brachii tendon, which will go and insert into the radial tuberosity. See, this is the flow, so this is the roof, the basilic vein in the medial side. In the lateral side you can see there is the cephalic vein, and then there is the median cubital vein. This you can see, this is the median cutaneous nerve of your forearm, and this is the lateral cutaneous nerve of your forearm that will actually form the roof of your cubital fossa. And yeah, there it is. Pronator teres in the medial side, brachioradialis in the lateral side, and the imaginary line from the medial epicondyle to the lateral epicondyle. And this is a cadaveric image. So if you can see, this is the basilic vein, this is the cephalic vein, this is the median cubital vein, this is the biceps muscle which will converge into a tendon. This is the brachioradialis. Okay, let me move it again. Yeah. So this is the cephalic vein, this is the basilic vein, this is the median cubital vein. T for the tendon of the biceps brachii. You can see it is converging here. A for the brachial artery, and N for the median nerve. And you can't see the superficial branch of radial nerve here. This is the lateral side, so there is brachioradialis in the lateral side, and in the medial side you can see this is the pronator teres muscle. I hope it is now clear to you, and you can easily identify all the important boundaries, content, floor and roof of your cubital fossa. I hope it is very clear to you now, and that would be all from my side for today. Thank you and have a good day.